Hey Jeffrey coming at you, doing a review of a movie trilogy, a horror movie trilogy, Child's Play. So let's get right to it. Child's Play. Child's Play 1. Now, if you haven't seen it, let me go ahead and give you an overview. A serial killer, the Lakeshore Strangler, played by Brad Dourif. His name's Charles Lee Ray. Chucky, as you know, he's known to his friends. And what happens is he's killed by the police, played by Fright Night's own Chris Sarandon, which is cool to see him in that. See him as police, from a vampire to a detective, and then so when he's killed, Charles Lee Ray transfers his soul out of his body into the body of a doll, a good guy doll. You see, it's kind of a riff on the My Buddy dolls or Cabbage Patch dolls, something like that, and it ends up getting bought by a single mother who's got a 6-year-old boy, played by Kath Hicks. The mother, not the boy. The boy's played by Alex Vincent. And Alex Vincent, if you heard me that one, I just stuttered through that last one. And so, then some murders start happening, because he's a killer. He's going to start killing people. And basically everybody thinks that the boy did it. And the boy didn't do it. It was the doll. He keeps saying it was the doll. Nobody believes him. And nobody will in this movie until the doll actually comes alive. And then they believe. And it's really funny. The mother doesn't believe until he just comes alive and bites her, and then she tries to tell the detective. The detective doesn't believe until he's attacked by it, and then it has a funny bit at the end where the last person in the movie they're trying to convince that it's alive, and he doesn't believe it until it comes by and strangles him. He says, "You believe me now?" And he says, "Yeah, who's going to believe me?" But it's an awesome movie, and I did mention it's directed by Tom Holland, who also did Fright Night and Stephen King's Thinner. It's a really good one. Got to check it out. 4 stars, 5 stars, however many stars you want to give it. Give it all. And brings us to Child's Play 2. Child's Play 2. One of the best sequels I've ever seen. Really brings everything back, ups the ante. Alex Vincent returns as Andy. This time he's trying to get over the events in Child's Play 1. And of course, Chucky comes back. He gets sent to a foster family to live with, and Chucky goes into the house and trades places with a good guy doll that's already there. Very, very clever idea, and is trying to get his soul out of the doll into Andy so that he's not trapped in there forever. And the end sequence in the movie, whenever they're going through the factory, is just amazing. It's a great scene, one of the best. Again, it's like reminds me of the Terminator, a lot like the Terminator, and that's why I really like these movies. The 2 and 1 both did it, where he would just be, but more so in 2, that he'd be taking a one. He got his arm ripped off, he got his legs ripped off. It's more like he's going to come and get you, just like the Terminator. I really like that one. Now let's go straight to Child's Play 3. Child's Play 3. Now this one's a little different. It's set 8 years, after the second one. A factory's been shut down after they had a little rampage. Chucky had his rampage over there. And Andy has grown up. He's 16 by this time. He's 8 in the last one. And he's played by Justin Whalen from, Lois and Clark. I played Jimmy Olsen in that. And it's still a pretty good movie. Andy this time, he's gone to every foster home, I guess, that he could go to. And they put him in a military school. And the guys in the military school just don't like them. They're assholes, And so, and of course, Chucky's brought back to life this time. his blood gets into the plastic and he's brought back into another doll. It doesn't really matter how, he's just there to come back. It doesn't matter if it makes sense or not. It's not supposed to. We're just trying to do a story here. You just gotta have Chucky back, and that's all that really ever matters. In any of these kinds of movies, is just bring them back. It does not matter. And it really shouldn't. And so, this one's pretty good. It's not as good as the second one by any means, but it's got some cool stuff in it. Chucky does some pretty good little, tricks on people. Don't want to give too much away if you haven't seen the movie. I just want to give you an overview of it and what I think of it. And I like it. I just don't like it as much as 2, but it does put a good ending to it. So that's the end of the Child's Play trilogy. I don't have, as you can see, I'm not going to review Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky, at least not in this, because they're not Child's Play movies. That's the Child's Play trilogy. It ends with 3, and that's the last time we see Andy. The Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky, they're on their own thing, and maybe I'll do those. But thanks so much for watching. Bye.